So, like I said, one of the main reasons why I do this is so I can let you know that whatever you're going through, some of that little stuff that you're going through that you probably didn't think that the veterans have done before, we have. We have. I've gotten assignments where I see Curtis Evans, Troy Bailey, Willie Rogers. Willie, this is what I said the other night. Willie make a call and he frowned at everybody. And so he's like, I don't even know if that's a good call, but I don't want to mess with him. Look at him. Red 32. Right, and you like, now I'm like, why he's so mad? He reply, you like, here you go. 32. Coach like, what did I do with him? Man, talk to him when he comes by. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, that's cool. That's cool.
All right, so let's go call the partner. I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Let's go to the part that's really, really the most important. So, right here, and here's, let me make sure I'm on the right. Okay, yeah. So, here's the new rule that we got to be mindful of, especially when you're the C. Especially when you're the C. You need to know what calls are your calls. Okay? So, when you're the C, you got everything. Here's what I mean by that. Normally, when the ball goes below the free throw line, the trail has to give that up. All right? It used to be a rule where we took the play all the way to the basket. All right, everybody remember that? Yeah. Veterans. Play started out here, you officiate, play goes all the way to the basket. Now, this is where we get back into self-talk. When that ball break that free throw line, that is no longer your play. Wow. Now, if you don't self-talk, I know when I'm on the call, player driver, once they get to the free throw line, not my foot. That's what I say to myself. Not my call, not my call. Bam! Damn, you should have made a call. We're going this way. Unless you're younger, you probably need my help. But if you're a veteran, what did I say to start this whole training? We're mindful about our territory, right? Mm-hmm. So depending on who I'm working with, the ones that I work with, bam! I mean, you get blocked. We'll talk about that in 1956. We'll talk about it in the locker room. But now, if you're younger, be ready for us to extend our burden. All right? Veterans, let's say this is you, and you're dealing with a veteran. My blue probably went all the way through here. I'm going to probably give you that much green. I probably should have put that on there. I'll probably give you this much green. Am I lying, veteran?
Nope.
Am I lying?
Nope.
You'll probably get this much green. To start the game, you get that much green. If you make a good call, you get a little bit more green. You make another good call, might give you some more green. You blow a call, you back to this green. You go back to this green. Right?
That's true.
Am I being real?
I'm being real.
Yes. That's true. One bad call, you're like, God, as soon as I let you, no problem. No problem. No problem. Next competitive matchup. Boom! You looking like, but I was about to. Nah, too late.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that. I'm just being real with you.
Making the dog out?
Huh?
Making the
Yeah.
dog out.
Yeah.
One good call, your green gets extended. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bad call. Thank you.
No step back.
No. You go right back here.
There will be discussion happening.
Yeah. You go right back there.
Yeah.
So if you get with a veteran and they don't say nothing to you, please actively be scratched from that veteran. All right, I'm talking to my younger official. If you get it in the game with a veteran official and they have nothing to say to you, please ask to be scratched from that official and please call. So that I can ask Bob to never put you with that official again and never put me with that official again. So center has calls going all the way to the basket. Everything that's leading out of here is the center's call. Okay, so it's really, really important that you have the right position. All right. Obviously, if the ball is here, he or she is in a very good position. If they drive left, you can see everything going to the basket. Even that secondary defender. That secondary defender, which is very, very hard to officiate because you're already on the ball. Now you have to pick up that secondary defender because that's not his or her primary. That's a tough call to make from the C. Which is why we said the C has to be strong. It's a tough call. Because here, they got help. Ball starts here, ball drives, free throw line, no longer my play. This should be out a little bit. You're receiving this play, and you pretty much got this matchup and the secondary defender. He or she can help you. Okay? I'll go to the next slide before I do that. So now Lee has plays below the free throw line in his or her primary going to the basket, below the free throw line. Once it's below, you got all of that. You got all of that. If the trail makes a call, what kind of call should they be making if they want to help you with a call?
Like a straight line call.
Only thing they got is a push.
Push.
Only thing they got is a push. I can promise you, if the ball goes below the free throw line and that trail comes up with something other than a push, and that person is some of the people in this room, good luck. You're gonna go back to your little dream. Because that means you're staying on the play, and it means you haven't really been paying attention to what you're doing. All right? And you went in the area. And you made a call that they probably feel like shouldn't have been called. So now they're pissed. All right, y'all? They might not tell you. Well, some of them. Some of them will tell you. Some of them just look at you. Some of them will just spit the whistle out of their mouth. Some of them won't offer you water at halftime. Now, if they don't offer you water at halftime, I didn't say don't call them. I said if they don't help you. If they don't offer you water at halftime, it's probably because you got that much drink. True? All right.
Horatio.
Sir.
For the center to make the calls going to the basket,
Yes.
how far is it permissible for him to come onto the court?
You don't need to come on the court that far. Because if you're stepping down, you haven't changed your position. So, good question. So if you're here and that player goes that way, I mean, you don't need to follow him to the basket. You really need to be stepping this way. You see what I'm doing that? You need to be curling out to see him. You don't need to be stepping down with him. And and if he decided to go this way, you have a better angle if you step to the side than if you step down. All right. And again, as you go on higher levels, they really don't want you on the court. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because they're bigger and they faster. And as good of an athlete as you think you might be, when somebody's 6'8", take 2 steps and they already on you, it's over. Right.
So what are you recommending for us? How far onto the court?
I'm never that far on the court. I'm always maybe a step and a half on the court. I used to think it was supposed to be cool to be on the court because you're in the action until one of them turn around and they like, move, ref. Whether you ruled or were you just in the way?
Steve, what matters more than anything else, and Horatio said it, is the angle that you can see the play. You're pretty close anyhow, starting from C. Move to improve your angle.
Yeah, you don't want to be no more than a foot and a half on the floor. Anything more than that, you can't literally get out their way in time. All right, so again, he's taking a step. You want to step to the side. And you got to already have that in your mind. The referee to play, he or she goes that way, you're good. They come to you, you just want to step in and referee the ball and defend. All right. So, but good question. You don't need to be. Please stay sideline extenders. You don't need to be on the floor. It's actually dangerous. All right. So again, let's go over coverages on rebound. So the C, as we said before, always has the weak side. This is where you prove your worth as an official doing 3-man mechanics or doing 3-man games. You're getting more off the ball stuff. Everybody watching the ball, right? So everybody in the gym can tell you about the foul on the ball. You earn your money and you earn your credibility with the fouls that's off the ball. So again, you know, when I mention high level camps, I'm mentioning that because that's where I was the most nervous. And that's where they tell you, congratulations, you can blow the whistle. We know you know what a foul is. Now, can you tell me how that backside person threw that person down or sideswiped that person that got inside for the rebound and you didn't call a foul? That's what we want to see. We want to see your off-the-ball officiating. So when you're doing a three-man crew now, the reason why they have three-man crews is because they're saying that the level of competition is so good that they need an extra set of eyes. They don't need an extra set of eyes on the ball. The whole gym watching the ball. So they need an extra set of eyes off the ball. That's the whole purpose of a three-man game. Because the play is fast, the players are physical, they're strong, they may do something that they might not want to do, and that's why you're there to police the off-the-ball stuff. Okay? So it's very, very important that you understand your off-the-ball and your shot coverage, I'm sorry, your officiating coverage on a shot. If you're the C, and you should be looking up anyway, you're the C, you're opposite the table, so let's say I'm the C here, ball goes up, first thing you should do is go down. You should be looking to see who does this, whom, you know, who pushes, who did not push and just took the ball. You need to be looking at all of that. And that's where you earn your strikes. If you, boom, I got to push here. I got to push here because everybody else is looking at the ball. By the time the ball came off the rim, they've already committed whatever foul they're going to commit. By the time that ball come off the rim, and before that player pretty much grabs it, you should be saying what happened. That's a push. Okay. And screens. Why? Because the ball is here, so guess what everybody's doing? They're watching the ball, right? Who's watching the screen? So that's when you make your moment, and I tell you the truth. Coaches never see the screen. So many times the coaches look at the assistant, what happened? Because they're watching the ball too. Everybody's watching the ball. So that's when you earn your strikes, when you're not watching, when you're watching off the ball when you're supposed to. All right? Very, very big in evaluations. You want to get docked? Call on the sideline when you the lead. The easy way to get docked. What does that say? Well, not only ball watching, you don't even know your primary area coverage. That's not your play. So even when we get the double whistle, oh, what you doing? Now, there are cases where, you know, they may need help. There are cases where you could be the lead and the ball actually does something and come out over here and you can ask him or her for help. But you should be asking them for help. You shouldn't be blowing the whistle until they ask you for help. And then we decide how you want to get help. You want to walk away or you want to just blow the whistle, I blow. If it's a younger official, I'll move and let you make that call just so you can get your credibility at the fence.
Blow your line. That'll take care of the problem. You don't have to point the direction or call. Blow your line, you need help, look at your partner or partners. They'll help you out. Blow your line, blow the whistle.
Now, if you're not sure, work with Teddy Brown. He ain't gonna blow at all. Y'all tell Teddy I'm talking about, okay?
But it's the truth.
You gonna be like,
It's the truth. But it's the truth.
and he gonna turn around. He ain't gonna sit.
Yep. It's the truth.
No, you're lying if you're working with Teddy Brown, because he is not blowing on your line. We had a play when I was young, and I was seeing it right. Bah! I'm like, who Teddy called that? I said, Teddy, you know, why you ain't call that play? He said, that's split the line, that's your call. Oh, he not calling. All right, he not calling. Okay? Teddy, I love you. All right, so again, we're in the front court. The center official, obviously you got the sideline. This too, very, very important. Very, very important, because if this ball goes to the back court or close near the back court, that is the trail's call. Please, even if it's over here. Again, you can help, but what happens if you blow something and he or she blows something? Let the primary calling official either make the call or concede the call to you, especially when you get something over here where you have a play, you might be kind of high because of the matchup, he or she hasn't rotated, something goes on over here, and you're technically the C, and you make the call when it's his or her call. Again, there's nothing wrong with being a second or two late as long as you get the call right. All right? So always concede to the person. Again, we talking about evaluation. You want to get docked, call off your line. That'll get you docked real easy. Coverage on transition. Oh, this is very, very important. I got a question for this one. So you're the C. What is the C's coverage? We know what the trail. We know what the trail to the new league coverage is, right? This is the most important part right here. What is the C's coverage? I don't hear nobody talking. We don't know.
In transition,
Now we're bubbling, hoping that I grab something that's right.
anything across the court? I mean, in transition, across the court? Anything across the court? You saying in transition, right?
In transition,
Okay.
what is C's coverage?
Sideline,
You say? Tip to tip. Top to top. That's your area. Even all the way over here. Now I know you might say, I'm supposed to come all the way over here. Hopefully they will help you, but that's your call. That is your call. And I'm going to throw a little nugget out there. You are always officiating the defense. Because what happens is when you're the C, you tend to want to watch the ball handler. And then somebody may jump out in front of the ball handler and they collide, and you're not really sure if that's a charge or a block. Because what were we watching? We were watching the ball. When you're officiating from tip to tip, and you have to say that, I got tip to tip. Also, what happens if there's a foul here? And you blow, and he or she don't have a foul? Now you start losing your green. So you shouldn't even be here. Tip to tip. Whatever's going on in this area, hopefully this person will be closed down. They got that. Okay, so you can mess up your crew chemistry if you don't know the area. Tip to tip. And we're watching the defense. Because if you watch that ball flip, you watch him, and then by the time that defender comes in, we got a collision. You don't know what's happening. Because he could have already been there. Right? So I'm saying that he or she gets the ball handler coming down the court in transition, you should be looking ahead of that ball handler. You should be looking ahead to see what kind of screen is being set. You know, if a defender is riding them, you're here. You're not on the ball. Okay, that's, that happened to me. So I'm passing that on to you all. Oh, I see why y'all said free throw, right? Because the thing right there, right?
That's your position.
Right.
We're going to start off on the free throw line.
It's tip to tip.
Tip to what
The
tip?
main reason is tip to tip is because you don't need to call anything back here.
Free throw to free throw.
You don't need to call anything back here
Tip to
because
tip.
you're basically telling him or her that I don't trust what you're doing. So don't be so quick to blow the whistle down here.
Tip
Same
to
thing over
tip.
here. Press coverage. This may seem small, but again, we've been evaluated, and you want to show that you actually have been studying and you know where to go. The last thing we need is the lead way down here, and all of the other players are up there. So it's your natural tendency to run to your spot. If you look up and you realize they're pressing and everybody's up here, move up. It just gives you more credibility when you got all three officials within close proximity of the player, as opposed to you being way back here. Like, just let me. I'm down here in case they come back. Now, if you get two players come down here, you need to referee that competitive matchup. Okay. Free throws also. I know it's not on here, but if you're the trail on a free throw, use your judgment. But if you got two people down there, you can do one or two things. You can come to half court and kind of rotate just to let them know that you're looking. You know, even if, you know, especially if they just down and they talking to each other and they don't look like anything's going, you might not need to go down there for that, but you need to let them and everybody else in the crowd know that I'm watching. Okay, as opposed to, and they just down there doing whatever, and you don't even know what's going on. So it can be an open up, or you can just walk down there. You know, depending on what's going on here, just walk down there. You know, you might, hey, I got this, because they might be doing a little bit too much talking. So you might want to just walk down there. Okay. We just talked about this rebound, shot side. Troy, help me out here. I need to see what the next slide is. You ain't working. So same thing, shot location. You got strong side. C got weak side. It's the same slide. I just didn't animate this. Well, this was their slide. I didn't put that slide. We already talked about the three-point shot. You make sure you understand it. Notice there's no lead in here. Notice that? Because you have no business putting your hand up for a three-point shot. All right. Do I have any questions so far? No, good. Rotations and long switches. So, sir.
Roll that one slide back. Is at the end. CMT sheet mirror.
Good.
That's after the mate.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, good signal.
The lead doesn't do it.
It doesn't do it. So this is kind of tricky because, you know, for some of us, you've been doing two-man and you're here, right? And then now you get to three-man and you want to put that hand up. So that will kind of, you know, it'll take a couple of games before you have to start transitioning. This is the transition that I do in the car. Okay, I'm doing a three-man game today. I'm doing a three-man game today. I'm not putting my hand up on this three-point line, right? Doing a women's college game today. I am putting my hand up on this three-point line, and I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. So all of that comes with it. Just like, you know, you got to make the transition. You want to do three-man, two-man. You want to be good at both. You know, you can't come to the clinician or the evaluator and say, I knew I wasn't supposed to do that, but I just did a two-man game yesterday. Okay. So what they got to do with your evaluation? All right? Just being honest.
Oh, mercy.
All right, so trail and C can facilitate the rotations. We already talked about that. It says only the L initiates the rotation. Technically, C, when C initiates, what did I say C is actually doing? You yanking me. You know, if I'm here and I'm still C, when you coming, right? Because again, if you're the C, that means you're probably at the elbow, free throw line extended, player got the ball, he or she is about to do something with that ball, right? They're either about to dump it to the lane or they're about to drive. You can come on over. Matter of fact, if you come over, it's better because now you have a better shot at that play. And you can officiate the secondary play. All right? Rotation should only take place when all three officials are in the front court. What does that mean? Somebody tell me? One of my newbies. Rotation should only take place when all three officials are in the front court. What does that mean?
Either one. In transition.
Right. Right. When the third official comes, then now. However, if you're running down, if you're running down, if you're let's say you're the new lead here, and the ball is over there,
Quick reverse.
and it's a quick reversal, you might want to get over there. All right, they're trying not to make this lead that's about to be the new trail run all the way to the C. You can do that every now and then. All right, they're trying. That's the whole reason for it. They don't want him or her to run from the lead all the way down to the C. They really want you to stop at the 28-foot line. But if you got a quick reversal of the ball, what you gonna do, right? You gotta hustle. Rotation should be thoroughly discussed at the pregame, especially long switches. like I said, we're doing a pregame. I rotate based on the matchup. Because the matchup is what can kill my game, not necessarily the ball. All right, so I'm rotating on matchups. I'm just letting you know we're also monitoring the offense. I'm trying to tell you. So you got a team that like to screen a lot, you might not want to move so much. You want to be there to catch that off the ball screen. And if you're doing a lot of moving and they doing a lot of moving, there won't be a lot of accurate calls.
Just in case anybody to get Cypress Bay, they probably do the most screens probably in the county.
And Western.
In Western.
Yeah. And then that game. And then in that game when both coaches are screaming about each other doing illegal screens.
Yeah, true.
So.
Another thing on rotations, okay, this applies to lead, trail, and slot. Just because you're moving in rotation does not mean that you've given up the primary that you're leaving from. You still have that primary all the way until you arrive at your new location. So lead, you're going across the lane. Okay? Just because you're moving across the lane to the other lane line does not mean your primary is there. It's not there until you arrive. You still have all that action in the primary you're leaving.
Everybody know what that means, what he said? So if you're the lead, until you complete that rotation, that's still your matchup. So if this is my matchup, you're coming across like this. Then then you got this matchup. And that trail should not be picking up that matchup until you get over there. Because now that trail is still up here, or is looking at your matchup. Now we got what? 4 eyes on the same person? We got 4 eyes here, I mean nobody's there. Then when you come here, now you should be transitioning here. Then their eyes come down. All right, so all of us in that triangle we talked about.
And that's why the C doesn't move too, because the C's got to pick that.
Right. Yep. That's right. But if you take too long to rotate, you still think. So yeah. Oh, this is how we end up with the bad rotation. This is how we end up with the bad rotation. So I'm gonna read it. If L begins to rotate and the ball is quickly reversed or a quick shot taken, L does not have to complete the rotation. You stop. It's been my experience. Most of the time this happens if you're not closed down. Most of the time. Because if you're here, the other lane line is what? This side? So if I'm closed down, by the time I get 2 steps, I'm probably here. But if you're, almost inside the 3-point line and you're trying to rotate, now you're stuck underneath the basket, ball is shot, you're backing up, or you're still going, and they're refereeing. Now that C looks up, and you on the same side. Now you got the run, and you probably just lost a lot of your green. Probably lost a lot of your green because they mad. Every time a veteran get mad, you lose your green. All right? So that's gonna be like the new play. I'm taking some of that green from you. All right? But just remember, for real, the C has that off the ball action, right? Shot goes up. They're trying to see what the push is. They don't see you still coming. Ball over there. So now they're like, rebound. Or what if you don't see him and you're like, okay, I got the C spot, I'm cool. And all you hear is, go down. Yeah. Go down. or really, if it's crowded and you're like, whoa. Right? Who's done that? Mm-hmm. You're coming down to the C and you cool, stop. Don't get with me.
Yeah, that shows up.
Really like that?
Oh yeah.
Willie not like that. I'm joking. Willie helped me most out of like, I'm messing with Willie. You might get something.
Hey, Willie, hear say?
No.
Like after
No. Or you do come back and that lead didn't realize it. Okay? That lead didn't realize it. Now, he's the C. Or which one is it when you get 2 leads? How does that work? What's the mess up when you end up with 2 people on the baseline? Which one is that? I forgot.
No, I know ratio.
Oh, okay. I know. You go over and the C saw you coming.
Right.
He saw you coming because you already over. and then you decide to run all the way back this way.
Yeah.
Right. This lead saw you come back, so now he's sprinting. And both of y'all looking at each other like, who fast? And then everybody do the same thing. And now you in the center of the court.